So we will start, Prabhu.
Yeah, I think they'll join in a bit too, but we can get started.
Okay. So Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining this Pauganda Pravachan series. And thank you very much, Bala, Vrnda Mataji, for accepting in a very short notice, for accepting to give a talk about Bhagavad Gita today. Thank you very much. So let me introduce her, a brief introduction about Bala Vrnda Mataji. She is the daughter of Bala Chandra Prabhuji and Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. They live in Florida. She is born and brought up as a devotee. She is very fortunate. She is just 7 years old. And it's amazing to know that she has memorized all 13 chapters, the first 13 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. So we will be hearing from her about knowledge of the absolute, which is the chapter 7th. She also memorized all the prayers and slokas from Srimad Bhagavatam. She does a Facebook live for chanting, reading, and verse recital. That is very interesting to know. So if anybody wants to visit Facebook, please do so. She chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra 3 rounds every day. That's great. She loves singing and dancing for Krishna. She loves reading Krishna books. So let's all hear from her with full attention. She'll be talking about knowledge of the absolute. So Bala Vrnda Mataji, if you have any presentation, I can make you co-host. You can share your screen. You have it? Yes.
Co-host, yes.
Okay, there you go. The stage is yours. Please go ahead, Mataji. Thank you.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Lakshurumanitamnena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitanena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadapi Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Gurum Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Gurum Mayamscha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sakana Raghunatam Sajivam Salvetam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamscha Hey Krishna, Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prestaya, Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta, Swamin Niti Namine, Namaste Saraswate Deve, Gauramani Pacharine, Nirvishesha Sunyavadi, Vastada Deshatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Naina Biram Prabhuji and Padmasaki Mataji for giving me this opportunity. Okay, I'll start. Chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute. The glories of the 7th chapter. Lord Shiva said, My dear Parvati, now I will tell you the glories of the chapter 7. So if you hear this chapter, your ears will be full with nectar. So in a town there lived a Brahmana named Shankukarna. He was a very businessman. He had large wealth, but he never performed any devotional service. He did not do that for the sake of his forefathers. He became very rich. He had more than king's wealth. So all the kings used to come to his house. And Shankukarna was very miser. Miser means he saves money and he only uses a little bit. So then he kept his money, he put his money and then he buried it under the ground. So then one day he already got 3 times married. Now this is his 4th marriage. When he already got married, they were coming back home, and they were sleepy. They were like sleepy, so they slept. And when they were sleeping, a snake came and bit Shankukarna, and he was like, ah! Ah! And then everybody was sleeping like, and then nobody could hear it. So then the next morning, they woke up and they were saying, Shankukarna, Shankukarna, it's time to go. But then Shankukarna didn't woke up, and they saw a mark on his leg. And they saw the mark on his leg, so then they called the doctor, doctor, come. And then the doctor came and checked. He touched his hand, but nothing. There was no pulse, there was no breathing, or there was no heartbeat. So he was dead. So he became the snake ghost. So wherever he put his wealth, he was living right there. And in the next morning, he was lazy and he didn't wanted to stay there. So the snake came in his dream. The snake came in his dream and said, in the sun. The snake came in the sun's dream, and the snake said to the sun that, can you please come here? I will give you the wealth. So then the next morning, the sun came and he was digging, and then the snake came out, and then the snake said, who are you? Why have you come here? Who has sent you? Why are you digging out this pit? Reply to me at once. So then the sun replied, I am your son. My name is Shiva. Last night in my dream, I saw you asking to come here. I will give you wealth. So then the snake laughed. So then he said that, well, if you were my son, then why aren't you not doing any yagnas or tapasya? So then the son asked, what do you want me to do for you? Then the son replied that, no, the snake replied that I want all the sages to come and say the 7th chapter to help and arrange their festival. So then they came and said all the 7th chapter, and then after that, the snake became into 4-handed form, and then when he became into the 4-handed form, he said that you can take all this wealth. So then the son took it, and he also heard it. He took it and he made a temple with that money. When you hear 7th chapter, your sins will all go. Like Shankukarna's sins all gone, and even his son's sins all gone. Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter, Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter. If we Chaitanya, we will burn our sins, we will burn our sins. Like Shankukarna burn it, like Shankukarna burn it. We go back to Krishna, we go back to Krishna. We are in love of Krishna, we are in love of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter, Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter. Let us all chant in here, let us all chant in here. To attain love of Krishna, to attain love of Krishna. So now we already heard all the glories. Now we're going to hear, don't waste the time. Now we're going to say the 7th chapter. Ata saptamodhyaya jnana vijnana yogaha. Shri Bhagavan uvacha maya sakta manasparta yogam janmadashaya Asam sarvam samagram maya danya shashitatshuno Jnanam deyam savijnanam idam bhakshamyashetata Yagnatvaena bhujnana jada vyabhavashishyate Manusharam sahasreshu kashid yadati siddhaye Yata tapapi siddhanam kashid mameti tadvata Bhumiravo nayo vayu kammano buddhireva cha Amkaramitiram me vinna prakrutirashtata Apareya vitasvanya prakrutim viddhi me param jiva bhutamabhao Edam taryate jagat Edadyonini bhutani sarvani tyupadaraya Am Krishnasya jagata prabhava pradayastata Matta paradaram nanyat kinchitasti dhananjaya Mai sarvamidam prokte sutre manigana imaraso amapsu ganteya prabhashmi shashishujayo Prana sarva vedeshu shabdaki paurusham nishu Punyo gandha prithivyam cha tejashasmi vibhavasau Jivanam sarva bhuteshu tapashyasmi tapasnishu Nijam mam sarva bhutanam viddhi partha saratara Buddhi buddhi matamasmi tejas tejasmi namam Param balavatabcham kamaraga viyajita Dharma viruddha bhuteshu kavosmi bharadashava Echai vashati kavava rajashamnamachasmaye matta evedi tanvitti Tattvam teshu demai tipikunamaye bhave evi sarvamidam jagat Moidam na vicarati mame vyaparamam vyam Daivesha gunamayi mama maya duradaya Mame vyaye prabhaddante maya medam darandite Namam duskudino muda pravajante naradama maya arpita jnana dasuram kavamashita Chaturvida pachante mam jananam sukidino arjuna dojina siddharthi gyani chaparadarshabha tesham jnani niyuktatma eka bhakta vishishyate priyo jnani nodvaidam am sajamama priya udara sarvameva gyani tattvamamevadam Asita sa yuktatma maye ma uttamam gatim bhavanam janmanam ante jnananamam prabhaddate Vasudeva sarvaviti savarmana sujulabha Kamasya saritagatma prabhajante anya devata Tam tam niyamamastaya prakityani yadasmaya yo yo yam yam tanurбhakta Shraddhayati jinuchyati tasya tasya sharam shraddham bhameva vidatamyaham Tadaya shraddhaya yuktasya radhamamiyate nabade tasya kama maye bhave adanitan Antavantu phalam desham tattva balpai vedasha vevan deva joyanti malbhaktayanti mamapi Avakta avakti mapanna mannante mama buddhaya param bhavam ajananto mama vemanuttamam gatim Nam prakasha sarvasya roha bhaya sabhavrutam munoyam na vijanati Logo mamajamavyam vedam samaditani vardamanani charjuna Bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana gashyana Ichva desha samuktena dandamohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham Sarge andi varantava yesham dandagadam papam jananam Punyakarmana te dvandamo muktas bhajante nam dridharvata Jara marana mokshaya mama sandhyadanti Didbam madadvidu krishna Adhyatma karma chakilam sadi bhutam sadi mam daivam sadi yangnam chaye vidu Prayana kale pichamam te vidu yukta chetasa Om tat saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Chara Vijnana Yoga Nam Sodhyaya Saptamodhyaya Congratulations, we saw all the 7 chapters and we got all our sins burned like Shankukarna. Haribol!
Hari Hari Bol.
Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter verse 15. Namam Dishkritiro Buddha Prabhadyadena Radhava Maya Arpita Gyara Dasurabhava Bhashita. Now we are going to see the 4 people who do not surrender unto Krishna. Grossly foolish, lowest among the mankind whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and a distinct nature of demons. So now we're going to see why don't people surrender. No idea of God, have their own worldly plans. They don't follow God's plans. See, hands are coming them to come, but then they have their own plans. They just go and running. See, you can see in the picture, they're running. They're not listening to, they're just encouraging to come, like, come on, you can do Krishna consciousness. But then they're not listening because they don't know what God are they going. Grossly foolish Buddha. Do you see the people who are working so hard and at the end of the day they just get $100, just a little bit, or just $1. And donkeys, they listen to their owner and they carry hay on their back, and then at the end of the day they just get a little bit hay which don't even fill their tummy. That's called grossly foolish people. Maya aparat. Maya aparita gyara, knowledge stolen by illusion. So they think they're God, but they're not God. They're D-O-G, dog. They're not God. They're D-O-G, dog. If you think you're God, no, you're not. You're D-O-G, dog. You're dog. Now we're going to see a story of the atheistic story, which is Pauganda. Krishna and the false Vasudeva. So one day, one of Pauganda, the false Vasudeva's messenger, came and gave the letter to Krishna, and then to Krishna's messenger, and the Krishna's messenger read it. I will kill you. You are the waste, Krishna. You are not the real Krishna. I am the real Krishna. Then Krishna's messenger gave him a letter that we will have a battle together. So then they had a battle. So then Pauganda got his demons friends to come in the battle. So then Krishna fought with Kasi, and Kasi is dead. And then now Pauganda tries to fight with them, but in no time he got killed because Krishna got a Sudarshan chakra and cut off his head. And he got mad because he dressed up like Krishna. So now we will see Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 verse 15. Chaturvida bhajante mam jananam sakirino arjuna ardo jigna surardadi dani cha bharadarshabha. So one person is distressed, one person wants wealth, one person is inquisitive, one person is searching for knowledge, and one person is thinking. These people surrender to the Lord. When one surrender unto Lord, one is released from the clutches of Maya. So our parents forgive us if we do 100 mistakes. And Krishna is also nice, because one day if we say, Krishna, I'm sorry, can you please forgive me? Krishna will forgive us. And then he will give us all the Krishna consciousness. Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter verse 26. Vedaham samaditani vardamanani chajuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mantu vedana kashana. O Arjuna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and all things that are yet to come. I also know all living entities, but me no one knows. So past, present, and future. So we jivas, when we die, our body smells bad. but our body smells bad. So people don't really stay by us, but they only stay for some days. But after some days they go because your body smells bad. We are the material bodies, and Krishna is the supreme. He does not. He only stays 16 or 15, but we grow up, and when we are old, we die. And Krishna controls the time, and we can't control the time because we're not the person who's controlling the time. And we're conditioned stores. If we want to be happy, some days we be happy, but then suddenly we be sad because we can't control ourselves. Krishna is controlling that. Oh. Ishvara Parama Satchidanand Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Radir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Now I would like to say you a story. This will prove that this story will prove that Krishna can actually know everything. Krishna brings back the 6 dead sons of Devaki. So at Dwaraka, Mother Devaki was very sad because she was thinking about her 6 dead sons which were dead. And then she asked Krishna that, can you please go down to Satalaloka and bring back my 6 dead sons, because you did that to your teacher. So then he went down to Satalaloka, and then Bali Maharaj asked, what do you want? And then he said that I want my Devaki's 6 dead sons back. So then Bali Maharaj washed his feet, and then Bala Krishna told that Lord Krishna said, my dear king of the demons, many millions of years ago, 6 demigod sons of Marichi insulted Lord Brahma. As a punishment, they were born as the sons of the famous demon Hiranyakashipu. He cursed them to be killed by their next father, Kalanemi, in another birth. These same 6 sons of Kalanemi were born as the sons of Mother Devaki. They were destined to be killed by their fathers, who were in the next life to the evil king Kamsa. So then Krishna and Balaram said that, can you please give my 6 sons to Devaki? She will just see them her last time, and then I will send them to the heavenly planet. So then Bali Maharaj gave it to Krishna and Balaram, and they came down and they gave it to Devaki, and then wherever Krishna drank the milk, wherever the 6 boys drank the milk, so then they got liberated, and they went to the heavenly planet. So this proves that Krishna knows past, present, and future. Chapter 7, summary knowledge of the absolutes. Krishna reveals himself, material, inspiration, and creation. So then this Krishna is the essence of everything. So now I will tell you what it is. The taste of water, the heat in the fire, the sound in the ether, the light of the sun, and the moon, the ability in the wind, the general fragrance of the earth, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the life of all that lives. Okay, so 4 types of men surrender to Krishna. We already saw that. Whoever surrenders to Krishna, as you can see on this side, that they're paying obeisances, that they really want to go back to Krishna. Those people will go back to Krishna. But the people you see on this side, they're enjoying, they're not doing anything, they're not following to Krishna, they're going to go to the hellish planets because they're not listening to Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpadalobhasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Antakoti Vaishnava Vrindaki. Jai. Bala Vrnda Mataji ki. Jai.
Jai.
Wonderful, wonderful. Nice presentation. Thank you very much, Bala Vrnda Mataji. It was a really good presentation with such meaningful slides. It's very easy to understand just by looking at it, the way you have put. So very nice. And the explanation of the philosophy using this short stories is really amazing. And in between you enacted, that is very memorable. Yeah, I'll definitely remember the 7th chapter always going forward, because you sang so nicely saying that all our sins will go away, right? That's what you said. That's great. So I also learned new things about the activities of Lord Krishna. Thank you for that. I'm sure all the listeners would easily remember after seeing your presentation what Krishna spoke. And your sloka recitation, such clarity. So it's very commendable. So Krishna's mercy actually on you, because he has provided a very good memory, so you can recite sloka nicely. Keep it up. And
all because of Krishna.
yeah, very nice. Keep going. Now the way you're doing is very nice. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. And definitely thanks to your parents, Balchandra Prabhuji and Vinita Kandarvika Mataji, for supporting and guiding you in all aspects of Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Be very grateful to them and your other family members. Hoping to hear from you again for other chapters of Bhagavad Gita also, the same way. Thank you again. So if anyone has any comments, questions, please unmute yourself. Saujanya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandot Pranam, Salgosh to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna Bala Vrnda Mataji, so wonderful, so wonderful. At that age, the way you explained very confidently, clearly, like once I started listening, I didn't want to get deviated myself. I'm like, oh, how she's going to tell, what next, like that. And mainly I liked everything. The way you said like a rhyme. Can you repeat that if you don't mind?
Which one, Mataji?
The last one, the way you said like a rhyme, like water, ether, that one.
Sure, Mataji. Yeah, Mommy, I'll open it. Okay. Yes, Mataji, I will repeat it.
Sure, sure.
The taste of the water, the heat in the fire, the sound in the ether, the light of the sun, in the moon, the ability in the wind, the original fragrance of the earth, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the life of all the lives.
So nice. It inspires small kids so much. They will learn it with fun, but it's helping them indirectly to learn the real factors, what Lord Krishna is telling. I'm so happy, and please stay blessed. And as Prabhuji rightly said, you're so thankful to your parents and everyone who is guiding you. And we really want to hear more and more. My kids are way elder to you, but so yeah, I'm like, we are going to take your inspiration, really.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saujanya Mataji. Vrnda.
Hare Krishna Bala Vrnda, I really liked your class. I really liked how you said all the small stories going with like along the topic, and also your sloka recitation was very good. How you recited so many slokas at once, memorized, everything was very good.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vrnda Mataji. Naina Abhiram Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Bala Vrinda. You know, the name itself suggests Bala Vrinda. She always carries Vrindavan with her. She likes to dress herself as a gopi, like the Vrindavan gopis. I think your parents or whoever kept your name, the name is so apt to your personality. Always wanting to learn, always wanting to memorize the slokas. One thing which really impressed and inspired is she has memorized whole 13 chapters of Bhagavad Gita so far. So she only has 5 more chapters to do. So Dina Krishna and Balavinda, they both used to sit together and she used to help him memorize the slokas. She used to teach him. She's a natural teacher also. The way she teaches Dina Krishna how to pronounce, how to memorize the slokas. I think because of Balavinda, Dina Krishna learned 6 chapters, if I'm not wrong. So she has so many qualities, wonderful talents, and I wish and pray to Sri Radha Kalachandji, Sri Radha Gopijana Vallabh, and Sri Radha Vrindavan Chandra, that may Balavinda be inspired so many kids throughout her life, and may she embrace this devotional service and bring good name to their parents and to all her wonderful teachers. Keep it up, Balavinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
I also would like to thank His Grace Nayana Abhiram Prabhu and Padmasakhi Mataji, because just a day before, 2 days back, I guess, I asked Nayana Abhiram Prabhu, so do you have any of your students who can give class this Sunday? And he immediately contacted Bala Vrnda Mataji and her parents, and she agreed in a very short time. So thank you again, Nayana Abhiram Prabhu and Bala Vrnda Mataji again, for giving us good motivation. Thank you. So Tarun Krishna, you have something to speak?
I really like your expressions and stories, Bala. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Tarun Krishna Rangam. Anybody else wants to speak? Okay. So great. We won't definitely, I won't forget this session. So was such wonderful presentation. So this Pauganda Pravachan, this is for everyone, and Pauganda Pravachan platform is especially designed for young kids from the age group of 4 years or up to high school, who can present Vedic topics as depicted in the literatures of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is our founder Acharya of ISKCON Society. And this Pauganda Pravachan happens once in every other Sunday, actually. Every other Sunday it happens at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So if anybody else would like to speak on this platform, please either contact Nayana Abhiram Prabhu or you can contact me. You have my details on the flyer. And this session recording will be uploaded on Krishna Bhakti Center YouTube channel. So please subscribe so that you can get notification. So I'll upload it probably today or sometime tomorrow. Again, thank you again for joining this Pauganda Pravachan. And my special thanks to Bala Vrnda Mataji. I would like to hear from you other chapters also very soon. Get prepared. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhyevascha patitanam pavanibhyo vaishvanibhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnava Vrindi ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bala Vrnda Mataji ki jai.
Hey,
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.